Hello fellow gamers and welcome back to Crash BandiCRAFT, and quite possibly the best update I could possibly show you ever. And also, happy Easter! It's Easter. That's a good time. So, I bet you thought that this project was dead, didn't you? Well, guess what? It's not. And it's back and better than ever. So, 1.9 is here, so this project is currently going under a mass overhaul to make it into 1.9 compatible and all that. But today, as you saw by that little intro, I've been working on something very special, and I think what is best, what I like most about this this new feature is how it works perfectly. Hold on, this music is really bugging me. It's okay, I can just turn it off. Although the timer is still going, so I need to turn the timer off as well. So, I'm going to tell you a story. So, the thing I've always hated about Minecraft, one of the annoying things, is the fact that there's no stop sound command. So you can use the playsound command, and you can activate that, and you can play custom sounds, but you can't turn them off. Now, I was working on my TARDIS map the other day, about a week ago, and I realised that some of the sounds that play when you press console buttons do not work, and I was like wondering why. I didn't know why all that was happening, especially when you're in flight and the engines are running and there's loads of sounds. And then I realised they're not running because they're not designed to. You see, there's two types of sounds in Minecraft. You've got one's called streaming and one's called non-streaming. Now, if you've got a giant piece of music playing, it's probably not a good idea to have that load, because you'd probably have to wait for that. So it's a good idea to have it streaming instead, streaming straight from the file. So it's also always important to have large file streaming. But thing is, Minecraft has a feature where it doesn't allow you to play too many streaming files at the same time. And what does Minecraft do when that happens? If you do try and play too many, it stops it. So logically, if I were to, I don't know, flood Minecraft with maybe a silent sound really quickly, like all at the same time, about 100 of them, well, it stops every single sound in the game, which is awesome. So what this now means is that I can now play my music in levels. The sound in which they are played will not change, so it's a nice constant volume. It will always play, it automatically plays, and it automatically changes between each level, as you saw by the start there. How amazing is that? If you just missed it, I'll show you again. Here we go, into the level, wait for it, and music! How cool is that? Music, it's playing automatically, and you don't ever need to click this here, which I can remove now. How cool is that? And of course, warp room. Wait for a bit. Music stops. Music is back on, and as far as I know, it works 100% of the time. It was infuriating because I was having so many problems with it, but I finally managed to get it to work. How cool is that? So today I'm going to show you how this works, and also about the loading times and the timers and all that, and how it works. So basically, this is the command blocks that run when you try to go into a level. So it's a bit of a mess, but it sort of makes sense. You've got this here was repeating redstone, and you'd have different things coming off it, which each are the different levels. So this little leg coming off it is for Snow Go, the level you just saw. So originally you'd have it would test for the players, so when they're standing just outside of the portal inside there, it would activate all this, which would activate all the stuff to do with doing levels. But that, well, it doesn't really work now. But you see, I needed to rewrite this because, as you saw, whenever I activate this thing, which stops all the sound, you get an amount of lag, as you see there. So I'm not a fan of lag, so I needed to come up with a way to hide this lag, which is why I created loading time. So I'm pretty much scrapping all of this, and I'm going to redo it. So everything you see here is the new version. So this is for Snow Go. So you see all this stuff is all the rubbish and all that. Everything you see below there, just forget that exists. All the new stuff is this beautiful little trail of command blocks down here and then across here. That's it. I've no idea what this is. Old music command. Okay, that's just an old command I wanted to keep there for safety. Keep there for safekeeping. So I'm going to run through basically how a level starts. Now, I should also point out how this works. Basically, when this is activated, so this is just the command to activate all this, a redstone block is placed here, which then the first block places redstone blocks in the middle, which fills up all this area here. The second one replaces it with air then, so it can be reactivated later on, and the last one replaces this block here, that block there, with air, so it can be reactivated. And basically every single one of these command blocks, can you believe it, does the exact same thing. So it's pretty much just to be safe and make sure that all of these sounds are played at the same time, so that Minecraft is swamped and all the sounds stop. And as you see here, I've got what are they called? Redstone repeaters. Totally didn't read that off the bottom there. So it just plays it at the so it sort of delays it. So you have this great big bulk in the middle, and then you wait a little bit, and it does it again and again, just to make sure. Because originally this first block in the middle wouldn't actually stop all the sounds. Like if you had 5 playing at the same time, for some reason, it would stop one of them, but it wouldn't stop all of them. So this just makes sure that every sound has definitely stopped. But of course I need to allow time to do that, which is why I've created loading times. So originally you just go straight into a level, but now when you see, I explained you have the detector blocks down here, which I've now moved up here in the new command block types. So first off, you test for the player if they're standing there, and then it sets a redstone block. It sets this one here, so it activates all this. So this line here is split up into 2 pieces. You have teleport to black, which is the loading area, which is over there, and teleport to level. So the first thing it does is teleport you to the black. I made loads of cool signs. So first thing it does, stops all the sounds, activates that. Next thing it does is it teleports the player to the black area. Then it clears the player's inventory, sets the level stuff. Now this, it basically, you see this giant grid here? It fills this entire area up with redstone, which activates all of these command blocks. Quite cool. That does stuff like set boxes and scoreboard stuff and all that. I won't get into details. I don't want to bore you. I probably already am boring you, to be honest. But where have I got up to? Sets level stuff. Then it activates the end level effect. Basically, at the end of the level, there's a teleport particle effect that goes round and round, never stops. So just to save on resources, that can be turned on and off. So it activates it here. Then it sets the redstone back here, so that it can be reactivated. Then it does the title stuff, so that when you go into loading time, you can see like the title of the level and the level number and all that. Then it sets the time, and then it resets the music timer. I will get into that a little bit later, into the music. Then once it's all done there, basically you wait for about, I don't know, 3 seconds I think it is, just to basically let this do its thing and lag out as much as it... Forget that. Lag out as much as it wants, because you can't see it because you're busy in a loading time. How cool is that? So, next up, after you've done all that and waited, it then teleports the player to the level, as you can see there. After that, it then makes a sound, nausea effect. It then starts the music timer for the level, and then gives the player a spin attack, weather, options book, all of that malarkey. It's all quite cool, and I'll demonstrate, as you see in here. So, you're in here. First off, when you go in here, it'll teleport you to the dark space, stop the music, do all that stuff, show the title, teleport in here, waits a few seconds, starts the music, gives me the spin attack, gives me the options book, plays the music. How cool is that? And you couldn't see any of the lag. I love it so much. I was so happy when I managed to get the sound system working. Okay, let's go back. Click. Wait a few seconds. Phew. I will eventually get rid of the block placed notification at the bottom there, but for now I'm just going to leave it there because it helps me. So this is there, but of course when I went out of the level I pressed a book, didn't I? Which is pretty much the exact same thing as that, except it does it in reverse. You see, if that goes into the level, these ones take it out of the level, so everything you see over there, it pretty much does it backwards. So it sets... Oh, I didn't put signs here. It sets... What's that? Redstone block. Oh wait, that's just to stop sounds, isn't it? So that sets that. Stops the sounds. Teleports the player to the black space. Titles, weather, player's inventory. I don't know what that does. Teleport sound. Don't know what that does. Don't know what that does. and music. And then over here, after you waited a little time, teleports you, all that stuff. You've already seen all that. It's all very cool. Ignore all that, that's old and I need to get rid of that. So, in fact, that's the demo, that's pretty much, you see all that? Then Jimmy Ultimate made that. He outshined me all the time. Anyway, I should move on to the music now. So these timers here, although they may look complicated, they are timers. So we are currently in the warp room, so this is the current one that's being activated. So if we wait and pay attention to the sound, you should actually hear the sound loop. So, I think it's going to do it any second. Here it is, listen. Wait a sec, nearly. There we go, slight delay, but pretty good, don't you think? So, basically, inside these hoppers are linked to each other. They go round and round and round, as you can see there. They're all joined to each other. So, as you know, hoppers, if they're linked to something, they will feed it through. So in these are diamond blocks, which basically feed through here. And every time they go through one, they power. They send out some power here. And as you see, when they get to here, they activate the music again. And this timer is set to be the exact, well, almost exact, length of the music. So this goes around and loops the music. But as you see, how would we reset this? Because if I place a redstone block here, it will stop the timer. If I go over and stop the music, over here, cool. Basically, that's how you stop it, is by placing a redstone block on it. But you see, this stuff is still going around, and it's going to take some time to get to here. And ideally, it needs to look like this. So it needs to have all of the blocks in the corner one ready. So as soon as it is activated, it instantly powers the music again. Which is why I have a cloning command block here, reset music timer. So it basically clones a clean one, a fresh one, a reset. See there? So it takes this. That is the actual cloning command right there, just for future use, and it replaces it with this. So if I were to activate this, shall see. Look at this from above, paste, look at that, nice and refreshed. They're all in there, and as soon as I break this, starts the music up again. Ta-da! And then of course I'll paste it again, and that's reset, and of course I need to turn off the music. And there we go. That's how the music works. It's a very simple timer, going round and round and round that resets. But although this may seem quite simple, and I've been rambling on and on for quite a while now, it is really, really good. It just works. There's nothing else to say apart from it just works. Let's go and have one more look. I won't keep you for too long. In we go. Loading time. We're in the level. Got all our stuff. Don't pay attention to the scoreboard over there. That's not currently working. It's not finished yet. But we're in the level. How cool is that? Break the crates. All the stuff. Ever get bored of the level? Well then just quit. I missed twice then. Warp room. And we're in. You can do that as many times as you like. And it will work. I haven't, so far, I haven't come across any bugs with this sound system. I did originally, but then I fixed it by basically adding loads and loads more command blocks up to the top to make sure it definitely stopped all the sounds, because sometimes it didn't. But as far as I know, that's really quite cool. So of course, beyond that, there's still lots of stuff to do. We've got more stuff to upgrade. I need to make, of course, this is just for Snow Go, and I need to make it for all the levels. And of course, I haven't actually got Jimmy onto this server yet, so this is new for you, Jimmy. You haven't seen this yet. You'll probably just say this is all crap, and that you can do much better, and then you'll just submit something to me, and it's like, oh, well, that's a waste of my time then. You always do that. It's always good though. This map wouldn't be anything without that. So, yeah, I think that's about it, to be honest. Hold on, what does this do? That's something upgraded. Bonus! Activates that. Nice, simple cool. So there's a lot of stuff to do. I'll tell you what, I think one thing that was most difficult in getting this to work was the fact that I couldn't get sounds to play. It was really irritating. I kept testing them, and no matter what I do, I couldn't get them to play. And in the sounds.json file, I found out it was one misplaced comma. Oh, from a coding point of view, that is the worst. One tiny misplaced comma, and it fixed it entirely. So yeah, It's all good. It seems to be going all good. I'm currently running it on the server. All the details up there. I'm currently running it on the server. It seems to be working pretty well. So as soon as we have upgraded it all to 1.9 and fixed everything, and I've actually managed to upload the giant resource pack so that Jimmy Ultimate can work on it, eventually we might actually be able to do the Snow Go pre-release and get everything finished. But it all looks very cool, and I'm very, very proud of it. Anyway, I won't keep you. All you have to know is this is back, and it's better than ever. I've been TCK. This has been Crash BandiCRAFT 2. Don't forget to give this video a like if you've enjoyed. You probably haven't. But and also subscribe if you want to keep up to date with this lovely project I'm so proud of. But from me, I've been TCK. Where's my pet pig gone? Oh, there he is. He's been whatever I called him, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be soon. Bye bye!